guess that's kind of synthwave. So, it's a little bit past 11:30 because I got distracted and I wasn't paying attention. But today we're doing No Man's Sky again because reasons. I was gonna look and see what the Sentinel wrecks on this temperate planet were like, because the planet was temperate. Had temperate. But I was doing some after strain stuff and I ended up on the station instead of on the planet where I was. That's a fact. Bring some things to a friend. So I must have explored all the plants. Obviously not there. Not there. There it is. Get on the day side. Don't want to end up in the middle of the ocean now. Looking for frigate salvage modules. Haven't seen any. Pretty good. Right on time. Where the heck is the entrance? I thought it would be on this side. Oh, there it is. Jiffy. Steadily as I approach. Okay. Calm yourself, sir. Metal needle emerges from the pond. Ah! Ugh.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
I guess they want a tissue sample? I got an A-class module out of that. Okay, this is the rotating numbers codes. That one I can do. So, 3-9. What? Oh, 18. I've detected a signal that I'm not in. Ancient ruin off planet. Lovely. Always wonder what was in this other room. Now I know. A whole lot of nothing. And some rusty metal. Boy. Where does this one go? Always wanted some carbon. I guess that's more appealing for newer players, like a room full of carbon. This room is more interesting of the two. Boy, that is a bit of a letdown for an Atlas Pass locked content. Nope. Wrong door. This is the door I'm looking for. No, I cannot do that from the inside. There's the putty. It's always got a storm going. You know what? Check this every time I go past, hoping one of these times I'll find a salvage frigate module. Looks like a storm, which means general wind. There it is. There it is. It's a little offset. As it was. And I used to think clicking would make it faster. No, it still makes you wait those couple of seconds. Kind of look like camera.
Units received.
From a distance, at least. It's more of a fin than a hump. It's more of exposed bone? Glad I came to this paradise just for this data.
Storm clearing.
Shields at maximum. Well, at least the storm's clearing. Planet can summon my ship. Doesn't work on Corvettes. Antimatter. Yeah, things are a little off when you graphic. What have we got in our pockets? Stovetop stuffing instead of potatoes? Got more brains than sense. Well, at least that one's not off planet. 212 units, something. Probably an orbital problem. Oh, yeah, that calls for it. Not sure if I overshot it. Looks like I did, I guess. Hard to tell. No? No, there it is. Other side of this mountain. Yeah, I have trouble getting this thing to stop at times. It's kind of annoying. Like now. Rotate. Nailed it, I think. Looking for salvage frigate modules. No. Adding to disappointment. That's a pretty standard sentinel, actually. X-Wing or TIE Fighter? What do they call it? He's got Nalium for me. A pitable hive mind. If you say so. Seems like a personal issue. On the other side of the cave entrance, as you do. And where else would you park?
Weather warning.
Ah!
Incoming storm.
I thought I was in storm conditions.
Units received.
Yeah, it's a little jittery.
Neurotoxin detected. Toxin protection falling.
Okay. I thought I already was in storm conditions. Huh. Ah! I think I've been hurt. Oof. Oofda, oofda. Midway between. Wonderful. Ancient site. Okay. Needless to say, I'm a little disappointed with the shape of the sentinels on this planet. They're so generic. I didn't even look to see what kind of class that was. It's got very mild storms on this planet. Okay, beacons are lit. Whoa. I've already got that one on record. Some brain. Yep. Oh, no longer can be refined. That's interesting. Does it take me to a different one or label the same one? Interesting question. Takes me to a different one. Okie dokie then. got 3 markers. Arrive in 2 hours. I think this is a cloud formation. Got to find out, I guess. Oh, that third one is the HP, I think, the observatory. I was trying to think, is that one the only one still active? But pretty good at speaking Korvax, apparently. I didn't have the word for hello. Okay, now I have a spare brain. Not sure I need a spare brain, but I have one. Not what I'm looking for. Silly person. Don't bend over so far. Monsoons. So weather. Something else was apparently strung. Sentinels are forsaken. Well, yeah, they're disconnected from the hive. I gotta figure out that. I guess I need to go talk to Mel. Much to my mind. Listen, class. Yay. It does come with a rocket pod, though. Which I can break apart for resources. was required. Aww. Can't blast it. Let's see. Station is around the planet. C-class mediocrity. I guess this is an X-wing. As the pauldrons expand, pop up. I think I'm going to send, yeah. What do you want for donations? Anything I don't have. I forgot to look for the excess. Oh, right. Ship. I've got a ship I'm about to turn apart and turn into stuff. Let's see. I don't see any charts. Oh, yeah, there's some charts. Do you have any free to salvage? That would be a no. I never did go around looking for salvage. Let's see, what could we do with ourselves? New Torman? Huh. Patterns in time. Apparently I gotta go talk to Noel, or, Nada about Noel. I gotta tattle on Noel, basically. Why would you get a C-class reactor? That's just weird. Just save up the nanites and buy the S-class. Tattle on Noel. So, just look at this vista here. All this empty space that they won't let me in. No! It's all illusion. We are trapped in the Matrix. Nice use of windows. Pretty good, actually. Then we got my monstrosity over here. He's got Rockhopper wings. He's got cannon underneath, you know, in case he's being attacked by stormtroopers. Oh, that's an interesting place for the cockpit. I would hate that because it would cap the line of sight. I like having an unobstructed line of sight. Just me, though. Apparently it's my evil twin. Nope. Nothing good. Probably got, what, 5 days left on the expedition? Before I can get my abandoned universe. Yeah. Abandoned universe character back. So I'm stuck in jam. Started making a Corvette. And I couldn't get the ship back. And then he's stuck on a station and having a universe. Yeah, I'll just let off. Nada. Noel was mean to me. Maybe it was Noel was mean to Artemis? No, I was mean to Artemis. I killed Artemis. Asked about the Viking, and they're generic Klingons with different facial cap. Do I have to ask about Noel? I don't want to ask about Noel. Missing entity is not as missing as they believe. Not traveler entity, but not young and foolish. Okay. Missing entity has their beliefs, their project, so be it. So, that wasn't particularly helpful. Oh, I did get some Quicksilver out of it, though. Missing entity is welcome in our home, but they do not desire it, so it goes. Okay. I did get 150 Quicksilver out of it, though. Okay, so this part of the quest is apparently done. It's always very confusing to me. Ah! Fine, I'll just jump over you guys. Oh, I forgot I had to sell the parts from the Sentinel. How dare people come into this space? It's terrible. C-class. Yeah. I'd kind of like to get... I have to go to one of my stations. Plop it down. That looks like that is a weird radiant pillar. Maybe it's just the color that's throwing me off. It's not the standard orange. Like that one over there. Can you recolorize those? Apparently. That's my piece of junk. There are many like it, but this one is mine. Investigate the Viking coordinates for black hole and atlas stations, travelers Helios and Ares. Supply nanites. That's just a summary of all the different things that are available. They're not all the same mission. Investigate. Apparently I gotta wait for something. Okay. I gotta wait for that quest update, it looks like. Let's jump. If we can find anything interesting. Looking for dissidents. Like that. First contact, apparently. I don't have pee on rocks in order to climb anything. Mark my territory. Don't mark my words, mark my territory. This feels so cramped. Eesh. Oh, oops. That was what I was intending to do. Gonna have to spend some time doing some salvage. I need more parts to trade away. Hunt pirates! Oh, that is my favorite for salvage frigate modules. Because I like hunting pirates to begin with. It is explorers too. Favorite activity. Okay, since I figured out how to make it nasty. Take that, must have clipped him. Mission complete. Now where's that freighter wreck? Did it despawn already? No. Sorry. It's just, yeah. It's just the aft. And there's no place to dock. I guess I could space dock. It's just scenery decoration. Sort of an excuse for the existence of the pirates. Where'd it go? Really? there's a little dimensional folding going on because this station is not this deep. Ugh, I hate that one. Unless I have 142 facing on me. Let's check. Processing. Not seeing any. Nope, don't see any. Bummer. Storage augmentation. Ugh, killed 2 predators. The last one I took of that took so long to find. Yeah. Actually, no, this is a different star system.
Product received.
Stone crystals, ancient keys, blank minerals, vibranium cores, what is that? Explorers Guild. Let's see. I am 12 short of being exalted. Hot ice. I've got a few exo charts. More than I realized. Exo charts are about the only thing. Let's see. Don't see anything there. Nope, don't see nothing other than those charts. Actually, put nope, that is the wrong container, damn it. It's this one that I wanted. Yeah. Come on, where is it? There it is. Yeah, I had one of these. Now I've got one frigate module again. Yay. Cutting out circulation on my boat. Got too close. Ancient keys. I didn't see any of those that I recall. I need the market. Out of the way.
Units received. Units received. Units received.
I think that's what where did that come from? Nope, got indium scraps to sell.
Units received.
Yeah. Balls of rotting meat. So delicious. I have 391 facium on me. Do I have to collect it, or can I just turn it in my inventory? Thought I had facium somewhere. And that one is long gone. Yeah. Thinking about redesigning this. Chop it up for parts and reassemble it. Right. I'm in a new system. I haven't landed on anything yet. Freighter. Well, that is just rude. It's B class. Why would you park in front of the station like that? You're a hazard to navigation, dude. very short hatches. Activated indium. Harsh blue glow. I have no idea what that means. Well, there's the dissidents. And a calcified planet. You mean the planet's been calcified? Actually, the color tone isn't annoying fuchsia tint. Nothing here. We're definitely missing. No, let's pee on it. Mark it as ours. Sometimes it's just easier to go outside, jump. Yep, I've discovered it. Very disappointing. Warp map. Actually, I forgot to pick up the backpack expansion. Oh yeah, this one. Is it? Boy, that is just plop right in front of the exit. Just asking for a collision. These last forever and ever. The other one disappeared before I could remember that I had facing him in my inventory. Remember to avoid the huge freighter dark in front of the exit. looks like a new place that I haven't been to. That's an old station style. Yeah, I can bring the freighter in. Map all the planets at once. Wow. Arid planet, you say? Nothing exciting. I haven't gotten to the station yet. Okay, the length of the cylinder makes that runway length almost plausible, but I'm not sure that actually applies. We've got Explorers Guild again. I'd say this is a Viking system. Ugh. If you're looking for a traveler, that's generally where they hang out, is that space. Nope. Full of disappointments. you could at least give me some good stuff, dude. Oy. He just wants to peddle his unremarkable wares. Classify as a temperate planet? I'm not really sure until I get down and take a look. Well, it's definitely got some weird nighttime lighting. Really? I guess I hasn't spawned in or something. Over that way? I don't see nothing. Unless that's it. Not seeing anything obvious. Come on, down the ladder. Move it! It's over in this valley, isn't it? There it is! Ooh. Ah! No, stop! Nope.
Units received.
120 units? 719 units. 1,200
Units received. Units received.
arid, okay. Heat. That is a nice blue color. I kind of like it, actually.
Ground protection falling.
Kind of like this one. It's got a hatchback on it. Painted metal. Yum, delicious. One of these days I gotta figure out that. Space anomaly. Investigate the Viking with knowledge. Patterns in time. Speak to kind of like this. Actually, it's a nice deep blue. one's a keeper. Well, it is a B class. Could be worse. Could be a C class. That's right, I put that in my, planner. I do love the colors.
Technology repaired.
Not so thrilled about the rockets. Rockets do not thrill me. What's the weather like here? Infrequent heat storms. So it should be a while before anything like that blows up in my face, right? This one might be worth setting up a harmonic camp base. There should be some flyers. Industrial waste. Is that on the other side of the hill? Probably.
Protection fully.
Let's see. Okay, when I don't want to go down the stair, I go down the stair, and when I want to go down the stair, I can't go down the stair. Yeah, that sounds legit. Alright. I'm gonna go look at some salvage. Taking the bait. I think they're baiting me, not necessarily the fish. Yep, artificial gravity. Ship goes sideways, but you stand up perpendicular to the plane of the elliptic. He got a surprise. Where is it? lots of wildlife, actually. Oh, I kind of like these big palm ones. They're a bit neat.
Ground protection fully.
Actually, I need to look up more. I did remember spotting a flyer. I had to scare people. Or things. What's that? Looks like some kind of wreckage. Search. I found some bent wiring. Okay. Well, the whole thing is bent. I don't think you could have searched that and not found them. Oh, that's a cockpit module. Chopped up and made into wreckage. That's kind of nifty. Well, my ship looks weird from this angle. I need to repaint that. Well, this is a region marker. There should be nearby buried data. They usually go hand in hand with these things. There it is. The interaction and the graphical object are very separate. Not so separated that I couldn't get it, just separated. No, that's a radiant shard. We're getting to 50%. I keep thinking that's one module and it's actually two of those modules. roof to scan around in the comfort of my spaceship's environment. Let's see, that's actually a radiant shard. That's a salvage container 1,000 units away.
Units received.
Finally got that flyer. Those look like storm crystals.
Units received.
Maybe not. They wouldn't be scannable like that if they were storm crystals. Gravitino ball. Debris. Disrupted machinery. There's a salvage container of 500 units.
Incoming storm.
Oh, well, I guess I'm gonna see what the storms are like on this planet. Nope. Not seeing anything of use. My observation room has been planted. Ah. Pretty nasty storm.
Cam protection fully. Temperature levels stabilizing.
Oof. Plant's blocking my view, dang it.
Units received.
There's another salvage container off in the distance. I think I'm still under the influence of the storm. Checking for salvage frigate modules, and I am not seeing.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Here's a building. It's changed substantially on that. Well, hello there, Walker. Full of crystallized heart. Can't murder you, though. Congratulations, I've discovered another region. Gonna have to look for a harmonic camp. Oh, this is an industrial unit. I am extracting samples. Breaking and entering. Entering and breaking. Alarm has locked the terminal. An internal message displays itself letter by letter on the screen. Interloper. That's so I can translate. Shoot the cameras, apply override trip, cut input wires. I apply an override circuit to the security relay. Remarkably, my ad hoc wiring seems to work. The alarm stops and the terminal grants me full access. Normal operations have resumed and I have access to the facility's main control. I should be able to alter the production to my own benefit. Extract nanites, create a multi-tool expansion slot, or learn a new recipe. Oh. This kind of thing. That would probably be the most useful thing to learn. What? Did I pick up a factory override or did I spend one? Okay. Picked up one and spent it at the same time. As you do. No. Nothing else here. Yeah, let's not piss that off. I'm here for the salvage. I wanted to go look at a harmonic camp here. Wow. Okay, this one's a bit different. Haven't seen one like this before. Ugh, rare item found. all those are good for, as far as I can tell, is selling for cash. Huh? Sentinel nearby. Yep, I dug a crater in the ground. That definitely has nothing to do with the salvage object that buried itself into there originally. Clearly, those things just grow in the dirt. Industrial waste. I kind of wanted to look for a harmonic camp. Kind of want to look for a resonator, actually. I gotta stash the ones that I've got crowding my inventory. These Sentinel ships have a really nice color. I guess I can go up and see if I can spot a resonator. Radiant shard. There's another salvage container. Some kind of antenna structure.
Received.
Let's see. For that one, for that salvage. That one's, yeah, that's 1,100. Right, manufacturing facility I'm already on top of. I don't see any resonators. I guess one way to spawn them is to salvage another wreck, which would be a harmonic camp. There it is.
Alert. Navigational data received.
That way. reached my destination. Lovely. Sometimes you get surprisingly good stuff out of this road. Sometimes they drop upgrade modules. Here, have some delicious Atlantean.
Ground protection fully.
Not my favorite. See anything new. Good toes. They are floating crystals. Sounds like they got a burrowing worm. Let's see. What's that? Hello there. Can't find me. Walker brain. I'm not in the market. Let's see, get a better look at the lay of the land here. I'm on a camp. And everything goes widescreen. I destroyed 20 sentinels. Yahoo! Ah! What I meant to do was look around, see if there's a good spot to put a base. And instead I keep falling into the ladder. Because I'm not trying to get in, so it's cooperating. Kinda like that spot over there, actually. Still searching for me? some machinery. There's a salvage container. How far away is that? Give me a distance. I don't want a time. 5 minutes though.
Ground protection falling.
Guess we'll build my base here. I've got enough copper. Pretty sure. Let's see, I need 30 chromatic units. That translates to 60 copper. Sodium, sodium plus, copper. Oh, I picked that up from somewhere. Ran out of charge.
Technology recharge.
Okay, so we're gonna put things right here, I think. So, one, manipulator mode, flatten. I need pure ferrite. Dum 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 dum. 180. It goes magnetized. I've got 10, so I need 170. So 170 divided by 2. That's 17 divided by 2, which would be that would be 17. No, 7.5. So 75, right? No, I could just do math. Get a calculator out. Got attacked by a sneeze. 85. Okay. It doesn't work that way. We need that much. I think I miscalculated. Yeah, I did it the wrong way. Sorry. Okay, back to the drawing board. Maths. I did it in reverse. I need 180 pure ferrite, so that's 200. Okay, let's try this again.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Okay. Alright, don't. Math, my only weakness.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Okay. We've got 47 pure ferrite. So 170. Yeah. So 180 minus 47 is that times 2. I need 266. I'm terrible doing math in my head. Should probably put in a triple refiner, but I don't feel like I have enough space in here for it. 179. I'm actually 1 pure ferrite short, so that's how I roll. that's magnetized ferrite. Dep nabbit.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
I actually need to do it based on this. That was dumb. Math. Me and math is terrible. I apparently am required to make this more complicated than it has to be. Oof. Now, let's see, where did I stick that? Alright, try this again. I have two. What? Oh, because it's still in my, still in my plan. That is not what I was going for here.
Ground protection falling.
I need 38 pure ferrite. Alright. Going through my ferrite stores. Yeah, actually, let's see what's that. Well, kinda. Stair? Ramp? Come on. Don't give me this. I could restore, I guess. Eh? No. 8. That's too much. Actually flatten. Yeah, that works. Damn, now it's that didn't like me. There, that's much better. Belize Ebit Colony. EALZE. EGYP. HARMONIC Honk Camp. Actually, I rather like that screenshot. Nice view. No, it's not a storm. Okay, time for more mind-bending math. Mind-bending for me, at least. Terrible at math. I have an artistic mind. 9 minus 4 is 5, so 5... that is 11. 5, 11, and 1. 1, 5, and 11. Thanks for joining me. I hope to be back on Monday. Yep. 14 seconds. So, yep. Okay. Bye.